Welcome, one and all, boys and girls of all ages. Y'all fucking dead?
Yep.
Hello.
Damn. Alright,
I
so...
am, in fact, dead inside.
Well, that counts enough, I suppose. This is Fanfiction Contempt Theater 9006, episode like 48 or some shit. Or 49 or something, I don't fucking know at this point. It's been a while. We're doing things. We're scooting. We're tooting. So I don't really have too many stories to tell, honestly, so let's just get into it. Just did some normal... Oh, I do have one story. So, I've been doing a lot of on-sites, right, boys? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, this.
Yeah. So my manager was like, hey, look, you have to stop doing on-sites. I was like, okay, if you say so, boss man.
Hey, that's great. You wanted to stop that.
Well, no, I can say no at any time. It's just I was gaming the system by doing these on-sites.
Oh, how were you gaming this?
Because each on-site is worth 4.5 tasks. And I have to do 9 tasks per day if I'm doing remote work. And so by picking up 2 on-sites, which is 90% of me just sitting on my ass, doing nothing, I basically do nothing all day and get paid for a full day's work.
I see.
So my boss was like, hey, look, we're getting absolutely murdered in the remote work section. We need you off the on-sites and doing remote work. I'm like, well, all right, boss man, if you say so. So then the on-site scheduling team comes to me and goes, hey, we need you to do some on-sites. I'm like, oh, I wish I could, but you see, my manager has said that I can no longer participate in such activities. His name's Manager. You will just go contact him, and if he says yes, then I will be happy to help. So after lengthy talks with the on-site scheduling team, I have now 6 on-sites scheduled.
Oh no. I'm gonna guess your manager wasn't too happy that his name was mentioned.
No. This was all part of SOP. They're supposed to be going towards him. So standard operating procedure is actually asking the manager if I can go out and do the on-site. But they kind of just asked me, and they kind of just asked the people directly, because we're all adults here, and...
Are you?
Yeah.
Doubt.
Mostly. We're all adults here, and we can make our own life choices. And so that part of the SOP was kind of ignored, but, you know.
I mean, SOPs were made to be ignored.
Pretty much. But, you know, this time around, the SOP was followed, and the manager, whatever the on-site team said to my manager, apparently convinced him, because they immediately came back, they're like, so yeah, we got 2 for Monday, 2 for Tuesday, you got a 3rd on Wednesday.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just straight up threatened his job for trying to keep
No, probably not threaten the job, but probably like, look, you know, the numbers, they'll look bad, we'll have to hire people outside the company, and they cost money.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah. But so yeah, that's been fun, because holy shit, the past 3 fucking weeks for the remote work section there's been a reason why I've been like, on-sites, accepted. You want me to do 4? Double accepted. Holy shit, the remote work has been a fucking shit show. We onboarded a couple new people, and we had no information for them, but everything was on fire.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah, so I was like looking at the fucking group chat as they're like, shit, they're all fucking calling in, everything's down, we don't have passwords. I'm like, whoa. So anyway, you were saying the computer doesn't turn on. Good times.
Yes, I see. Could you please describe the problem with more details?
But no, it's good shit. It's good shit. I especially like it when they actually know what they're doing and they're like, yeah. So actually, that is another funny story. I did have a guy I went to an on-site for because his computer was having a wee bit of a booty issue.
Excuse you?
Yeah, it was having a wee bit of a boot issue. As in then it didn't.
Yes,
And
that is. I suppose one could charitably describe that as a wee bit of an issue.
yeah,
Yeah, small issue.
tiny bit of an issue. But yeah, so I went over there and I'm working on it. I'm taking a look. I'm turning it on. You know, get to the BIOS screen, going through all the settings and whatnot. It's a fucking old as shit computer, and he's upgraded it over time, but it's still fucking old as shit. You know, like there's some parts you just can't upgrade. So I mean, you know, his hardware was pretty good, and I was like,
the
"There's no
computer's
reason."
will to live.
Yeah, so his hardware was pretty good, and I was like, "There's no real reason why you should, you know, have issues with this thing." You know, as far as the diagnostics go, I mean, everything's fucking in the green. So I'm like, you know, eventually I get to the down to the brass tacks of it. It's probably OS file corruption issue, and so I'm like, I'll have to fucking run DISM in SFC. But to do that, I actually have to make the thing fucking boot, and eventually I get it to boot. And then his profile turned out to be corrupted as well.
Ooh.
And then we were waiting a while to log in, and it turns out that he was on Windows 10 on a hard disk drive that runs at 5,400.
Little slow.
Especially on Windows 10.
Yeah, with all the pre-caching for search bullshit built in.
Yeah. A 100% drive usage.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't ask any questions about why his computer sounded like it was revving its engine.
Yeah. So that ended up being the problem because the 100% disk usage ended up being the cause of why he couldn't log in. And so some DISM, some SFC, you know, we got it working, but the funniest part of the whole fucking scenario, everyone in the office came in to mock him because he's the IT guy of the office. We had like at least 7 people come in and be like, "Oh wow, your computer must be real fucked if you're calling in someone else to fix it."
See, that's why it never pays to be the office IT guy, because you help people and then they just shit on you.
Yeah.
He was
Typical
also
IT.
the owner.
He's either a great boss or a terrible boss.
I mean, with the way everyone was joking around, he seems to be one of those environments that was actually pretty good. But speaking of environments that are pretty good and how we're about to enter one that isn't.
Oh no.
You know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't done the narrative section in a while.
It has been close to a month.
It's been about a time. Maybe 2.
We could go longer.
Oh, we could. But we won't.
Fuck.
Yeah. Genius and idiot are just 2 sides of the same coin.
No, they aren't.
Not really, no.
Not even
Naruto
close.
is a genius when it comes to Funjutsu. He's also an idiot when it comes to the art that he has ever walked the world. Huh?
Excuse you?
But he's also the biggest idiot when it comes to the art that has ever walked the world.
He doesn't know how to walk? That's an interesting problem.
No, he's a genius in Fuinjutsu, but he's the biggest idiot in Fuinjutsu, is what the author is trying to say.
Oh, he's so stupid, he's smart.
I guess.
Idiot savant.
He'd be able to do anything he wanted with the seals if he just had patience, but he don't have patience. He also has attention span of bored monkey and memory of goldfish. And combine all of this and you get new ceiling style. Just like you combine being an absolute piece of shit and you get a new writing style called PL Panda.
I sense a story there.
No, that's the author's name.
Ah.
Yeah,
I mean, technically, that's a story.
I suppose so.
Not a good one, but...
It's about 7,000 words of a story. A failure at the biggest art. Naruto sucks at prostitution. Well, if he
What did
sucked
you
at
just say?
prostitution, then he'd be pretty good at it.
What? Is this a story by Fairy Tail Dragon Slayer?
No.
Look, you mentioned Naruto and prostitution. That's where my mind goes.
Hold on, let me play the
Good
soundboard. There we go.
Am I wrong?
No.
Unfortunately, no.
I do kind of want to see how this author writes. Okay, so let's see here. The Sandaime Hokage sat in his office smoking his pipe over pile of paperwork. He silently prayed that a stray spark... Okay, to be fair, I was about to just make this joke, but fair enough, author. He silently prayed that a stray spark from the tobacco would jump at it and start a small fire. But deep down, he knew that it was not a solution. That is false. Fire solves everything. If it didn't, you're not using enough fire. That was the downside of running a military dictatorship. He had to put his stamp of approval on almost everything. Actually, you just need to put your stamp of approval on an individual you trust, and then make them do all the paperwork.
Checks out.
Yeah.
It's an age-old tradition called delegating.
Yes. A knock on the doors broke him from his musing. Enter! Kakashi entered the room, carrying a piece of paper. Hokage-sama, he greeted. Kakashi-kun, it's good to see you. I'm guessing you have some questions about the new team you've been assigned. Yes. Uruka-san caught me shortly before I was supposed to meet them and handed me a peculiar list. Saying that, Kakashi walked over to the desk and put the piece of paper in front of the Hokage. Ah, good. I was afraid he would forget. Sir, you know what the list is? Rules for teaching Naruto, read the list.
Oh no.
Have you read the list? If you ask me, it is rather educational, and it's very important you memorize it. They haven't even passed the test yet, Kakashi tried to protest, but the Hokage only raised an eyebrow, like he would be allowed to fail them.
No.
Hitake-san, didn't I not already inform you that should the team fail, you will be taking Naruto under your personal tutelage? You know what he holds, but there's also the matter of his other talents.
I mean, okay, that's... Do you think we would actually let our nuclear weapon fail out? Is
Yeah.
a pretty legitimate statement.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fair.
but it's not one that would have to tell the fucking Kakashi.
No, Kakashi should already know.
Then you get Danzo being the one the third Hokage trusts to sign off on stuff, and the third is a dipshit like that in canon. I mean, not really. He didn't. In canon, not fanon, the third Hokage trusted his old team as friendly advisors, not as an official position advisors, but as we are old friends, and I know you will say things that are good for me to me, advisors.
I know you won't blow smoke up my ass, advisors.
or plot a coup.
Yeah, or mostly plot the coup.
Plot a coup.
Mostly plot the coup.
I can see Jiraiya plotting a coup as a joke.
Now, I will say I did actually read a story one time that had what's his face? Max, what's the name of the male elder advisor?
Himura. It's Himura.
Yeah, sure.
That only sounds good. That's probably it.
Yeah, so him.
Wait, was it?
It's Homura.
Oh
Yeah, I was
yeah,
about-
Homura,
I
whatever
was
his name
about
was.
to say,
Yeah.
is Homura and Koharu?
Yeah, something like that.
Yes,
Yeah,
Koharu.
Homaru. Yeah, so basically there was this one fic I remember reading where either an assassination attempt occurred or like Homaru, like on either on Naruto or it was on Homaru while Naruto was there, and Homaru had actually got like this total old man badass moment where he's like, I am the third Hokage's teammate and advisor. Did you really think I ever stopped training? And takes off his fucking robes and is the absolutely Giga Chad old man body.
Yes, the thing that anime is obsessed with.
That particular trope.
No.
Yeah, well, let's
That
not
sounds
forget
hilarious.
that they were on his team. They were also personally trained by the first and second.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I was
Yeah.
trained by the first and second Hokage. I am the teammate to the god of Shinobi. Throws robe off. Did
Yeah.
you really think you ever had a chance? And it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, this was a mistake.
It's
Sir, could
definitely
you
one of
please
those
inform me why your pectorals have pectorals?
Yeah, it's definitely one of those moments in the universe where it's like, I've never even heard of you. It's like, exactly. I'm an old ass ninja in my 70s you never heard of. Do you really want this fight?
Oh,
And after defeating the assassin, I believe Homura told Naruto, it's like, this is Naruto, this is why you should always be on the watch for old men in a profession who die young.
Just
Fair
say-
statement.
Spell it out. Spell it out for the class idiot.
But yeah, it was just like, throws off robe, absolutely fucking jacked underneath. Assassin. Oh no. Oh,
I've made a mistake.
that was like back in 2014 though. That story was fucking hyper dead. Anyway. Talents! Is this related to Rule 16? Never leave Naruto unsupervised in the close vicinity of sealing tools under any circumstances while within the fallout distance of Konoha or Fire Capital. Yes. I know that seals can be dangerous, but surely he's not that bad. He's an Uzumaki. He subtly hinted at Naruto's real parentage. He subtly hinted.
That ain't subtle.
That is the opposite of subtle, author. You literally just spelled it out. The statement held no meaning to most people, but the Hokage knew what an Uzumaki was.
Don't most people know what an Uzumaki is?
Pretty
In
much.
fact, considering they founded the fucking village along with the others.
Well, it's not only that. Fucking Kushina was a well-known ninja.
Yeah, and you know, the first Hokage's wife was an Uzumaki.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm really confused on this story.
Author's a moron.
Yeah, I would say it's not like
Yeah.
the knowledge of who and what they were would just disappear overnight.
Even more cursed. He throws the robe and he's just completely naked underneath. No.
Oh no.
No.
Is it just a no in general to that concept, or no to that possibility?
I don't spend my time imagining old man dick and balls.
Good.
That is a normal thing.
Yes.
You should.
I certainly hope not.
There is a reason why Naruto never got in trouble getting instant ramen. When Naruto was 5, grabby hands, sealing book, coincide, he was banned from stores. Naruto getting kicked out of stores permanently was something of a normal theme. Yes, kicking the nuclear weapon out of the stores. Yeah, sure. Alright, yeah, fine, author.
What could possibly go wrong there?
Sure. The boy had a dirty mouth on him. Yeah, Naruto. Famous for his sailor tongue. Probably due to all the insults that the brave villagers threw at him.
You know, I was about to say, there's a joke in there about I've seen enough hentai, but
No.
Woo.
There was only one store that sold instant ramen back then, and the owner decided he would not sell anything to Naruto. The boy would have accepted this, except the owner told him that he was an orphan.
what?
So in a stroke of pettiness, Naruto decided to prank the man.
How'd that
I-
work?
Don't understand.
Sure.
You're an orphan. Oh, I can't let this stand.
How dare he say facts to me?
How dare he remind me of the fact that I am orphaned?
So what did Naruto do to the guy? He sealed the man into his store and has no idea how to let him out. Surely Jiraiya could break the seal. Jiraiya was indeed in the village, and I suspect he gave Naruto the book on sealing. Unfortunately, Naruto has a very unique approach to seals, just like this author has a very unique approach to writing a story. Normally, if a seal has a problem, one searches for the source of the problem and fixes it.
Really? I
What?
thought you tried to look for everything that was right and fix that. What the fuck is this author smoking?
Naruto instead patches the problem by circumventing it.
That's what? No, that none of that.
Huh?
Okay, yeah, he goes around it. Gotcha.
With another seal. And every time a new problem appears, he makes another seal. Yeah, it sounds like average programming. I don't know what the fuck.
He routes around. It's networking.
My recursive loop isn't working. Let me make a recursive loop.
Well,
for my
no, it's not
recursive
even
loop.
networking. It's literally just like, fucking, oh, this variable didn't work the way I thought it would. Alright, well, I'll just, write a new fucking function.
Either or. I mean, it's basics of computing.
Yeah, it's... That is fixing it. Like... I don't... I think this person is young.
Well, no, hang on. I think what it may be is a case of not everybody who isn't already familiar with that process would know that process, i.e., the people on this world don't really do it that way. They do it a different way, and they don't look at it like we look at computers.
I
So
highly
if-
doubt that, considering the fact that they have computers in Naruto.
Also, that like, that's just basic problem solving.
Yeah.
Most people can't remember what they had for breakfast, let alone do basic problem solving.
Okay, well, most people also aren't programmers and also aren't seal masters, so...
When the fuck did Naruto have computers?
Bro, they've had it since the beginning. Literally,
they've
episode
had
1,
computers
Naruto's like watching TV and playing video games, dude.
I don't think there.
I
are video
honestly
games
forgot
there,
about that.
but
They
like,
had a computer, I think, in the Force of Death part where I think Unko and maybe
Yeah,
a few others
they
were
use the
looking
I
over
computer
remember
for the
them watching like
RNG,
a
yeah.
really old like movie theater. I don't remember that shit. I
No,
thought
I'm
it was like
talking like right
1920s.
before that.
no,
Like they were looking over recordings of like Gara entering the tower and stuff.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they had security.
They have
cameras.
security cameras.
with
They
color.
have radios. They
Security.
have radio systems.
Yeah, they have radios, security cameras, a bunch of shit.
It gets even wackier when you start looking at some of the kind of out
And
of
yet
place
somehow
shit
they don't
in
have actual
movies.
guns.
No, they have
No,
guns.
they have guns.
What are you talking about? They absolutely have guns.
All right, so
They're just exceedingly rare. Partially
The
because
usefulness of a
exceedingly-
gun is extremely not useful because ninjas move as fast as cars, and the average civilian is an average civilian with a musket.
yeah.
I
Listen,
swear there was like those
listen,
weird kunai
the ha-ha
machine
funny
guns.
They
smooth
have,
quote
yes, they
is a
have
ha-ha funny
dumbass
smooth
kunai
quote.
machine guns. Yes,
Yeah,
that doesn't mean
guns
normal
were-
guns didn't exist either.
Yeah. The most effective gun that we ever saw was when they just lined several train cars with eye launchers.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, how can we hit the fast ninja? What if we just do a wall of lead?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
really sure I understand the kunai launcher bit. I think that's a little bit weird. But it's
I
like
think
whatever.
I think that was them trying to quote unquote match it to the aesthetic for the movies, and it
I
didn't really
guess.
work.
Yeah.
Then the Boruto manga just comes out. It's like, yeah, so this dude that's making ninja tools, yeah, he found a way to make a gun that's effective against ninjas because it just fires mini jutsus.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
But yeah, I mean, no, like there is a clan that uses gunpowder. Like that's their theme. They use gunpowder
Is that a clan from the filler?
from
somewhere?
Earth. Yeah.
Is that? Please tell
sure
me
I
the clan
can-
is at least American.
Let's see. Hang on, let's see. If I type in gunpowder clan, does that get me anything?
Maybe.
Oh,
It
yeah.
might get you on another
there's-
list, Max.
He's
uh,
friends with Sneaky. He's at least on 4 lists.
Truth.
wait, is this a Naruto fan? Get the fuck out of here, damn it.
Max is so excited.
I was so excited. Oh, it was just like a unique gunpowder ninjutsu. I was like, oh, that sounds fun. Randomly fights people like pulling a gun out of a weapon pouch. Okay. Link, Naruto fan. Damn it.
Yeah. The Renegon does have rocket launchers, cyborgs, and laser
Oh.
beams. Yeah, true.
Oh, okay, this is helpful. There's just straight up here's a picture of a panel as far back as the Land of Waves. That's just a rifle on the counter.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I forgot there's just a gun in the Zabuza arc.
Yeah.
Super early.
Yeah, no. That's where I distinctly remember the gun in Naruto. Just there.
Yeah.
Just in the wait.
Yeah, also,
hang
didn't
on.
they like bring it onto the fucking bridge too? Like when all the civilians armed themselves to go fight Gado's minions?
Oh yeah, there might have been some with rifles.
Yeah.
There were
I'd have to-
definitely some with rifles.
I had to look at those panels again, or maybe even the animation, but yeah. Yeah,
So, yeah.
guns are there. They're just not as useful. Listen, a gun runs out of ammo. Meanwhile, I just hired 3 Shelby for the same price that just throw a shit ton of fireballs.
Yeah.
Now they'll run out of fireballs eventually, but
Yeah, but they naturally recharge. They don't have to
yeah, that's
just
what I was about to
make
say.
new bullets.
But the fireball recharges.
Okay, but look, I've got this gun, and I also know Shuriken Kagebenshin. So my one gun just turned into an artillery piece. Get fucked.
Except you would have to cast that sealless, and
Very few people can do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Also, you also
that
have
was
to
a
get past
jutsu that the third Hokage got famous for.
You know what?
Naruto could do it probably.
I think a high-level Jonin would be capable of doing that, but they already have so many better options.
Also, the other thing is that I'm sure that Jonin can throw a kunai as fast as someone can fire a bullet.
Doubt.
You know what? I feel like that'd be a fun one-shot shitpost of an OC. It's like, oh yeah, this is one of our journeyman ninja. Oh cool. Why's he got a gun? Oh, that's him holding back. What?
Oh no.
No, I want to see a wrath of the fucking ghillie sniper, where
Where's
he's just
the
like,
gun ninja? Where's the fucking gun fu ninja? Where's that?
he's not a gun fu ninja. He's not gun fu anything. He's just some dude with a rifled sniper who's just in a ghillie suit, and he picks off ninja from a mile away because they can't hear him by the time the bullet hits them.
Bro,
Suppressed.
literally just ops down mid all game.
Okay, now here's the thing I do want to say. Like, against ninjas, if you could get to the level of like an op, that would become useful.
No, not even, dude. A Kentucky rifled barrel from the fucking Civil War could hit 800 yards.
There's just like a bunch of ninja 360 no scope opping the entire fucking
Oh,
like four.
you
Well,
know
here's the
what?
thing. Here's the thing, Sneaky. I wouldn't want to be within 800 yards of people who can move at car speeds. Like,
You're not wrong, but the time the bullet
several
actually gets to them,
miles.
yeah, but the time the bullet actually gets to them, because sound waves travel way slower, they're hit.
Sound waves don't travel slower than a fucking bullet.
Yeah, but
Are
we're talking
you
about it's not
retarded?
measured in a second.
I'm sorry. I'm
change.
sorry. I will give you. I am magnanimous. I will give you the opportunity to pause, reflect, and retract that statement.
Sure, I'll retract that.
What did he say?
I said
Bullets
so-
don't
I said
travel
bullets
faster
aren't-
than sound.
I'm sorry.
You
What?
didn't-
I retracted the statement.
Yes, I gave him the opportunity to retract that statement.
I was like, wait a minute.
They literally make ammo called subsonic. Do you know why?
Yes, I know why.
Okay.
Yes, because I remembered it in the middle of what I was saying.
because it's the bullets that furries use to make their Sonic fantasies come true.
You shut the fuck up.
Jesus
Shut the fuck
fucking!
up.
I am
That-
going to
I-
mail
I
you a
said
pipe
this dumb.
bomb.
That's somehow even worse. Shut the fuck up.
Mine was a specifically crafted pun. Meant
There
to
is an
inflict
artillery
psychic
aimed
damage.
at your location.
I made a pun crafted to inflict psychic damage.
Dear
You were just
GPS
stupid.
coordinates.
No, hang on. I do just want to
There's
say,
a pipe bomb outside your house.
yeah, sure, that's fine.
I am
I'm just saying,
retargeting Elon Musk's space laser.
you're not Jewish. You don't have access to it.
But nose, Mike.
Come on, I make that joke. Everyone's like, sneaky. Adam makes the joke, and he's like, oh, he's from Chicago.
No one. I don't even remember what the fucking joke was.
We're moving on.
Thank you.
Normally, you fix a problem when you find it. Naruto instead fixes the problem by not having it anymore. Okay? Surely that would compound the issues, right? Yes, but no.
No, yes, it would if you didn't first remove what was broken.
Well, not really. I mean, okay, so like, look, if you have a formula going on, and you're like, end result equals F plus A, and A is returning a null value, and so you're like, okay, fuck it. Also, end result equals F plus B, and then you go, okay, B equals, 1/2 times square root of 2.
Yes, but that's shitty programming and leads to bloat.
Yes, it does, but it does get around the issue.
It works, but it's dog shit.
Yes, that's not the problem here. That's the author is saying that is not a method of programming. There is a point where the issues are so fundamental that the additional seal is unfortunately the solution. Yeah, making more functions can sometimes fix the program. Yes, congratulations, author. You are explaining literal basic programming 101.
How do we solve this problem that's caused by a fatal crash? Oh, just patch over the crash. But it causes something that's, it's caused by something that's incredibly vital to the system. Well, just patch over it. It'll be fine. It's not like we'll remove the patch.
It's
I-
but putting this bread here will make the game run. But why? I don't know. But it's not like anyone's gonna remove the bread.
The cutscene causes all the faces to invert unless we put
unless
this
we put
chair at a 37-degree angle.
My favorite part is XCOM is literally unplayable unless
Oh,
you unplug your Xbox controller.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Happens in XCOM 2
There
too.
is no reason that having the Xbox controller plugged in would change anything, but it does.
Someone theorized in the fucking modding Discord. Literally, it was just like, "Are we sure it's not putting it into Xbox mode where they'll just
shit.
kill the frame rate?"
Oh, you're
And I was
right.
just like,
You
"There's
know
no
what?
fucking way that's true."
And
That's-
the frame
And then I
rate
thought
just
about it.
suffers
Yeah.
such a catastrophic failure of
Because here's the thing, it's not supposed to take mods, and it was built with modding support in mind on the PC.
Yeah.
So then you have that along with it's an Xbox mode. We're supposed to kill the frame rate so it can actually run. What do you think happens?
Yeah. Anyway, he quotes an old ass meme that's about as old as Sign is. There was a point where yes, but actually
What?
no.
What the fuck is the meme? Hold on, I have.
Yes, but actually no.
Oh. That.
Yeah, the Wallace and Gromit meme.
That's not that old.
My dude, that's like 20 years old.
It's that old.
It's not.
Bro, do I need to
My
remind
dude,
you about how old Wallace and Gromit is?
That meme is older than some of the people watching this podcast.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, Wallace
No,
and Gromit.
it's from that pirate movie, right?
Yeah, the Wallace and Gromit pirate movie.
That's from 2012, you fucking muppet.
Knows?
No.
What is the current year of our Lord?
It is Pirates. Is this
Yeah.
it?
Kill me.
Yeah, it came out in 2012.
Did it really?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
Which-
Pirates, Band of Misfits.
That
That's
doesn't
what's
change my point. What is the year of our Lord right now?
2023.
How
I
about
hate it.
that? Yeah.
It's not that fucking old. It's 10 years old,
It's that
but
old.
it's not ancient history memes.
Wait a second.
In the scale of memes, 10
Wait,
years is in fact ancient history.
hold on. This meme supposedly started in 2019. No, I saw this being used way before that.
No, it was used in 2014 at the earliest.
Yeah, what the fuck are these people smoking? Dude, it started in 2019.
Wait, where are you looking this up?
No,
check
your meme.
Oh, that's because they're a bunch of fucking asshats.
They're a bunch of Redditors, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, the joke of, well, yes, but actually no, apparently has been going on since 2004, which explains why I thought it was way older, because I remember the joke back then.
Well, that's because it's a common phrase. It's not something that someone was like, "Oh, it's a meme." It's no, that's like a.
No, it's not a. You
That's
realize
something
what a
that-
meme is, right?
It's mimetic, yes.
Yes. So a singular phrase that is used to transfer information of that being both a joke
Don't
and a legitimate answer is a meme, which means it was a meme back in 2004. It just didn't have the accompanying caption and funny picture to capture the fucking imaginations of a bunch of goddamn Zoomers.
Alright, fine.
So like I said, that
It's
explains...
technically a meme.
Yes, that explains why I remember people fucking saying that, yeah, back in 2004 and 2006. Yeah. God, I feel a little old. You little old boys. Go away, know your meme. I don't want to know the age of clean all the things. I do not want to know the age of that meme.
You really
do not
don't.
wish to suffer
No.
sand damage in this fashion?
No, I'm good. There is a blah blah blah. A simple storage scroll made by Naruto can double as a bomb if you reconfigure it to close the flow of chakra.
What about the flow chakra?
So the author is postulating that storage scrolls are open circuits, and that if you close off the open circuit, it turns into a bomb.
No.
Because it just
Right.
generates more and more energy.
Okay.
It
First
No.
off,
overloads.
it can't be an open circuit. First off. Second, if you really want an answer to this, you go look up any number of forums that have explained the theoretical quantum physics of how a bag of holding from D&D would work, and why piercing it from the outside is probably a bad fucking idea.
Yes, and why especially putting a portable hole on one is an even worse idea.
Like, you don't have to postulate anything. The actual mathematical theories have been laid out well before you came along.
Yeah.
Like, a storage scroll is just a bag of holding. Plain and simple. It's just a different name.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different name.
Can be extremely fucking dangerous.
Yeah. What happened to the merchant? Jiraiya was, after 3 months, able to defuse the ceiling and let the man out. Naruto's seals have an additional upside of being unbreakable or so volatile that tampering them can level a district.
That's not an upside.
No, it's not.
That is
There
absolutely
has to be a
upside.
limit to this. Yes, the chakra consumption to make his seals work is enormous. Then again, he has enormous amounts of chakra. He has actually 500 times the amount of chakra of a normal Jonin.
Wait. Hang on.
Yep,
I'm sorry, I'm processing everything here.
yep.
He likens storage scrolls to being open circuits. Naruto requires chakra to create the seal, which, fair enough, you need something to actually turn the machine on. Is he implying that storage scrolls are perpetual
Constantly
energy
using?
motions?
No, he's implying that storage scrolls require constant energy input to work. And Naruto's, however, if you stop the flow of chakra going into it and out of it, they turn into perpetual motion machines, which have a net positive chakra usage. Yes.
No.
Mm,
No. Just
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah. By the flames. All right, that's a original at least. I'll give you
Yeah.
that, author.
Is it?
I mean, at least it isn't holy log, or oh my god, or
Holy
by the
log.
kami.
Were people actually saying that?
Oh,
They have. I
Bro.
haven't seen it recently, but
I
it's been a
still
thing.
see stories to this day occasionally.
Oh, you poor
saying
thing.
holy log?
Oh yeah.
Something along those lines, at
Do
least.
you
Like,
not
praise the
remember
log.
Do you not remember the cult of the log?
It's old, Sneaky. He may not remember.
Did this cult of the log start from the Naruto Bridge series that made the log Sasuke's greatest rival / archenemy?
Possibly.
No, not even. That came way later.
No, dude.
Ultra Log
no.
started around like fucking volume 2 or 3. The first time we see the log actually used, that shit just popped up instantly.
Mm,
Yeah, I was there.
No, I really only saw a major resurgence of like people genuinely trying to push the cult of log shit in like 2010. 2010 through 2012.
For it to be a resurgence, there would first to have been a surgence.
I didn't say resurgence, I said pushing it.
Okay.
So yes, people might have made the joke before, but I remember back in 2010 through 2012, people literally dedicated their entire profile to detailing their faith in the Holy Log and how they are the grand pastor of the Church of the Log and the 29 commandments of the Holy Log. And I remember a shit ton of stories back then that were just like, oh, you know, every time a log explodes, the ninja in the story like stop their combat and like bow down to the log and thank it for its sacrifice and plant a tree immediately after. And it was a whole fucking thing.
Jesus Christ! Like I've seen like jokes about the whole praise the law kind of shit like his comic, but never that far.
Oh yeah, they pushed it really fucking hard back in the day. And I still see it occasionally, references to it or like jokes about it and shit, like still even now in the Naruto section, but nowhere near what it used to be. So yes, to answer your question, yes, Holy Log is something I saw people try and use to replace. Oh my god, and Holy Log is still better than oh my kami or shit like that, where people like don't understand that the Japanese gods are plural and that kami refer to literally everything and not one singular god. Because that always really irked me.
Oh, they do understand, and they're invoking every single one of them.
No,
Oh,
no, because
no.
normally they just capitalize it and say like the kami commands it in a singular sense.
Oh, weeaboos, gotcha.
Yeah,
Weebus.
yeah.
Ah, smell
Um,
weeb.
Danzo suggests we give Naruto a month's worth of sealing supplies and put him into enemy territory. He would be able to cause more damage that way if he released his tenant, probably. It's crucial that he doesn't experiment with any more seals in the fallout distance of Konoha. Kakashi crawled back in to Hokage's office later. Flashback to before Kakashi exploded. Blah blah. Kakashi Sensei, ceiling set will be given to Naruto. Alright, so this is actually funny. So Sasuke goes, okay, Kakashi, I see your bell test and raise you. I'm about to detonate the nuclear bomb next to me. Give me the bells and pass us, or I give Naruto this sealing kit.
Oh, no.
All right, you know
Oh
what?
no!
That's fair play.
And Kakashi's like, yes, but negotiations. And Sasuke's like, actually, I decided I'm an anarchist today. And gave Naruto the sealing kit.
Sasuke woke up
You
and
know
chose
what?
violence.
Sasuke chose fucking extreme violence.
You know what? I'm okay with this turnout.
Arthur actually didn't fuck up for once.
He made Naruto a threat, and he's
Naruto
carried through with
proceeds.
this.
Naruto proceeds to use Shadow Clone Jutsu to duplicate the sealing tools 100 times. Pretty sure
I
that's
guess that
not
works.
how
I
that
don't know,
works.
honestly.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works.
That would work.
I mean, it would work, but if he doesn't use them right away, he loses them because they eventually just pop.
Yeah, but he's using them right away, so they go boom.
Yeah, like if using the Shadow Shuriken Jutsu works, that definitely works for anything else. You know, actually,
no, I don't. No,
would the
because
seals immediately pop if they're already pre-charged with chakra?
No. Like we've seen instances in canon where that doesn't happen.
no,
Where it works
no,
is-
no, no, Max, because they can write seals in midair with chakra.
No. I can. I completely forgot about
So
that.
if the
'Cause that
ink is
that-
just chakra
one.
that's pretending to be ink.
Wait, people can write seals on the air?
Oh
What?
yeah, Minato does it.
I have not
Yes.
seen Naruto in a long ass time. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Minato's able to do the Hiraichi seal like on the fly, just as chakra.
Sai does it, but he uses ink as a medium.
Okay, so yeah, I mean,
Which again just shows off how absolutely bullshit sealing masters are with Minato in existence.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna use the seals immediately, as long as you don't make anything that's supposed to be permanent with it.
Yeah, like I have
Actually,
one
no,
sealing
no,
kit.
even then. No, because even then, if you use actual paper and just drew with the copied sealing tools, then it would still be permanent.
Only if your ink was also permanent.
Yeah,
No,
the
no,
ink
no,
might
'cause-
still disappear.
No, because you can draw a seal with chakra and use it. So if you
Yes,
draw,
the jutsu ran out, the thing would go poof.
Yeah, but the ink is acting as a medium in this case. Like you're copying the ink, the brush, all that.
well, yes, the ink gets charged with your chakra, but what I'm saying is, if you're shadow cloning the ink into existence, that just basically means that the ink is just chakra pretending to be ink.
Yes.
Which, if you drew a seal with it, it's just the same as drawing a seal with just chakra,
But extra steps.
but extra steps. But if you drew that onto a page,
You know,
wouldn't the
That-
chakra being used to create that seal make the seal permanent?
No,
I don't know.
because of the rules of Kagebunshin, it'd go poof.
No, it would go poof because the chakra is no longer being supplied. No, because Kage Bunshin, they can be dispelled manually, but canonically, they do not receive constant chakra input from the creator.
That's
Yeah,
because
and-
they've already got half your chakra.
Well, that and the
Yes.
chakra. Well, that chakra doesn't decrease unless they're
Y-
using a jitsu.
Yes, but
Like
no.
the chakra level actually remains constant.
Okay, but by canon, we're actually pretty sure at this point that the Kage Bunshin doesn't actually take half your chakra. It's just said to take half your chakra because of how chakra obnoxious it is. Because Naruto wouldn't be able to cast 1,000 clones with Kage Bunshin unless Kage Bunshin actually had a concrete cost.
I think in the Neji fight, Naruto had to specifically like spread his chakra evenly across clones, so Neji couldn't tell which one was
Right,
real.
but that's my
Yes.
point
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's
it
supporting what you're
takes-
saying.
It
Yeah.
takes some amount of chakra, splits it some way. Assume the caster still keeps them at form, though.
Right, but that's my point though. Is he is capable of creating clones that don't use half his chakra.
Yeah, I know.
So what I'm trying to get at here is the seal, a normal seal drawn normally with normal chakra infused ink, is you taking chakra, putting it in ink, and drawing it on a piece of paper, and that locks the chakra into that formation on that paper. Right?
I'm not sure because we're partially using Minato for this. So seals are made, you have to charge them as chakra, then their use goes through.
Well,
So I guess charging the ink ahead of time probably cuts half a step out.
I mean,
go with that
the thing
assumption?
is just like the thing is that storage seals, for example, Well, no, because you have to keep this in mind. If sealing didn't require chakra, if the ninja could just come along and put chakra into a drawn seal, then civilians could produce seals.
Assuming the civilian knew how to make a seal, yes.
Well, I don't see why not. It's just
Oh, I mean,
calligraphy.
Yeah, it really is just calligraphy. They're honest to God, for all we know, Sneaky, the greatest supplier of general seals for ninjas is just some random civilian who's been practicing calligraphy
Right,
his
but
entire life.
But that's my point, though, is civilians aren't using seals. No one's ever heard of a civilian seal master. It's never been brought up. They're not hidden anywhere. It was never done in canon.
Yeah,
What we
but
do
sealing is
have-
also sealing is still nebulous at best. We know that they can
Right.
write the seal and that you can charge the seal. And
However,
there's different ways to charge the seal.
but what we do have is we have examples of seal masters, and they all happen to be extremely powerful ninja. Yes, blah 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 blah. Yes, we all got those arguments out of the way. Great, thank you.
I mean, not
Point
really.
being,
Like, this time we see Jiraiya show up and show off the sealing thing, he writes the seal and then charges it with chakra after the fact for the black flame.
Yes.
And then there's Minato who just makes them midair with
Right.
chakra.
right.
There's like 3 or 4 different methods.
However, my supposition is that because of storage seals existing the way they do, and how they are, as far as we know, reusable, because, as far as we know, they're reusable, right?
We've never seen 1010 change out her scrolls, so I guess.
So, my theory is that the chakra is in the ink. It's used. Because, I mean, Sai did have to charge his ink. He had to use special ink with chakra. The whole fucking thing with the drawing shit. My supposition is that sealing is a lot like D&D Wizards, where they get 95% through every spell they're going to cast that day in the morning, and then when they're actually in combat, they complete the last bit. That's what my supposition is.
Wizards.
That's what
Sounds about right.
that's what my supposition is about seals, and the reason why you don't see non-ninja seals. It's because the person has to have chakra as they're writing the seal, and they have to be putting chakra into the seal. And then, once the seal is finished, then they hit the on switch effectively with that last bit of chakra. Which is why you can make seals in midair, because there is specifically an on switch in the chakra formula of the seal. Because otherwise, if the seal was made out of pure chakra, it would just go off instantly the second, the fucking first letter was made. Unless all the seals are written with an activation switch at the end that would turn the function on. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So point being, Naruto could technically create permanent seals
I mean,
with clones.
you went through all this bullshit when it could have just been explained as we know that chakra doesn't disappear unless it's actively used in Shadow Clone, so theoretically Naruto is just running around with unlimited blade works.
Right, but
Oh God.
the point was right.
Stuff just doesn't disappear though.
Yes, but no, but yes. No, the point was brought up that wouldn't it be dismissed when he got rid of the Shadow Clone, or wouldn't it poof eventually? The answer is no.
No, it just wouldn't poof.
And
There's no
my supposition about why it wouldn't just poof away is because that chakra is getting used to create the seal, which makes it separate from the Shadow Clone. That is, if he is making it, of course, on actual paper.
Yeah, I think if it's real paper, it'll probably just stick around.
If it's
Regardless.
chakra pretending to be paper, getting chakra pretending to be ink applied to it, it's not going to be permanent.
Where did the lies end?
Wouldn't that just be like the greatest fucking bluff, though? Like, people are like, shit, Naruto set up the spare. Okay, if we flick the paper, it's either going to explode in our face, or it's going to the shadow clone papers. Who wants to roll the dice?
Now, I know you might be asking yourself, how many explosive tags did I use? 2? 3? 5, maybe?
I can't. Mr. Eastwood.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Seal Master Naruto would be a problem.
The real question you should be asking is the ground you're standing on real?
The girl you're standing on is
Alright,
Mark.
Conan, hold on a second. We can talk about this.
Unfortunately,
Let
the
him go.
master is
Let him
already
go.
in the walls.
Let's not forget the single most amazing trout Naruto ever had was the fucking ocean of exploding tags.
That was great. I have a question for you, Obito. Do you feel that this ocean is real? Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know, for as dumb as Naruto is, it had its moments.
I mean, like, seriously, can you imagine how much effort it took to replace the entire bottom of a fucking ocean with explosive seals?
I think she said she had been filling it for months.
That'd be...
Like, she gave us a time scale, I'm pretty sure.
She had to be shitting explosive seals out like hundreds every second to do that.
While also taking time to find an appropriate burial place for Nagato.
Fun
very
fact, I
German.
am made of paper. Also, fun fact, I am made of explosive seals. I am in your walls.
That's a funny comment. However, do you know the spell explosive runes?
Oh no.
Ah, man, you know what? I can... Fucking gaming in the Naruto universe must be the most nerve-wracking shit ever. Fuck you, you suck at this game. Yeah? Well, I'm mailing you an explosive tag.
Oh, hey, hold on now.
You don't even know where I am. Oh, yeah? Fire, Capital, 7th Street. It's like, wait a fucking second.
Post IP address.
Post mailing address.
God, that would have to be the most nerve-wracking thing ever, just because the tag will be hidden forever.
Yeah, it could be a completely innocuous piece of mail, and it would look like a letter, and it was actually a letter from your grandma, but actually the ninja intercepted it at one point and slipped an exploding seal in the back.
You can get this mail in a day, in a week, or a month. Who knows?
It might even be a decade from now, but it is coming.
That face when you're toxic to someone and they just fucking drop your mailing address.
But they're just fucking with you, and it only goes off with the force of a fucking firecracker, so it gives you a minor heart attack. But you live.
It's just like a small popper.
Actually, it's only large enough to burn up the letter from your mother, and you'll never know what it said.
Oh, that's what.
See, that could have several layers to it. It's like, this was the last letter your mother sent you on her deathbed.
Oh, wow.
You
You
better
can't
open
fuck
it.
my mom. My mom is dead. Yeah, well, Edo Tensei.
Jen, no.
Fuck you, you suck at this game. Yeah, well, I'm in your walls.
I have entered your walls. Joke's on you, I'm in yours.
Joke's on you, I'm in yours. Wait, are you on my computer right now? Are you on mine?
And that's how the roommate agreement got signed. Just the moment of, hey, I'm actually having trouble paying rent. You want to help?
Anyway.
lot of shit post opportunities with the Naruto world and its many mechanics.
Indeed. Did you just reverse engineer the Harasshin to send me a pipe bomb? Yes.
Why? Spite.
Because fuck you, that's why.
4chan reverse engineers the Harasshin.
You know, that kind of brings in the question: why did Minato decide to pursue space-time sealing as his specialty? Aside from it looked cool.
No,
That-
that's pretty much it. No, I mean, like, if you remember the man's naming conventions, that's pretty much it. Like, you gotta remember that he originally wanted to call the Harasshin, like, Flying Thunder God's Retribution Fist of 1,000 Winds.
Yeah, he's super tuny.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
part of me
that's
wants
fair.
A part of me wants to think it was just for this fear factor.
No, he was just
Uh,
Chunny.
No, the fear factor didn't kick in until the fourth war.
Okay, so
when-
if
no, the
Minato
third
was
war.
alive and real, Minato would be one of the autists on pole reverse engineering where the "He Will Not Divide Us" flag is by listening to the sounds of a frog in grass and judging by how many times it croaks whether it's mating season and whether it's in the north or southern hemisphere. Okay, that's what Minato would be like if he was real.
Yeah.
You should be glad 4chan didn't exist and he decided to make the Geneva Convention a Geneva checklist instead.
You're glad he didn't go to the war. There's a reason that man is feared and
Yeah,
they're
you know,
supporter.
I don't normally make jokes like these. He's absolutely that dickhead that was sad when Wikipedia removed that you can expand this article from
Yes,
the list of war crimes.
100%.
Yes.
I mean, honestly,
great.
if 4chan existed in Naruto, I can absolutely see them inventing a new jutsu specifically for the sole purpose of figuring out the XYZ time-space axes of all the locations in the world they want to send pipe bombs to. And then teleporting shit there.
In a heartbeat.
The third war was actually informational warfare.
Fuck you, I'm 3D printing a pipe bomb to your location right now. What the fuck does that mean? Fucking Digistruct bomb right in front of you.
I don't care if anyone sends. I'm sending them something.
If Minato was real, he would probably join the army and push to make weapons that would make Douglas MacArthur weep in joy. Probably.
It's the fucking gun emote, but instead they actually just fucking kill you.
Yes. Hey guys, I just released a patch for 4Chrome. The gun emote now fires real bullets through your computer screen.
Sweet.
Just apply this seal to your computer. But anyway, so yeah, this story has got a couple okay jokes, but honestly, overall, pretty garbage. But, you know, we had a fruitful discussion. Yes, the shotgun with no recoil. Thank you, Japan.
She's just really solid stance.
She's not even bracing.
That's
It's
how
okay.
solid it is.
It's okay. She's got superpowers. Super strength. Actually, considering where that's from, I think she actually does have super strength.
Also, I like how her rounds are overpressured enough to actually create a backblast wave.
Those are some spicy loads.
That is some fucking spicy overpressured loads. Like, what the fuck is she firing? A 4-bore?
That's 12 gauge, but from the red shells, that's buckshot.
I don't think you can fit enough fucking powder in a 12 gauge to make that kind of blast wave.
No, but I'm willing to try and find out.
All right, go for it. Let us know the results.
And then his shoulder blade was destroyed.
No. We have sawhorses and clamps for mounting, things like that.
Yeah. Roommates. Naruto has been in love with pink hair friend ever since he first laid eyes on her. Sasuke developed feelings for same girl over time, not that he'd admit it. As best friends, they'd never try anything with Sakura in order to spare other feelings, but living in the room next door to said girl does not help either suppress feelings they hold. Yes, the classic, I'm going to stick my thumb into my throat. Yeah, good old Kentucky.
Put a thumb in it.
Put a thumb in it.
So why did that gun just explode itself?
He was playing around with some match loads,
Mm-hmm.
and it was severely overpressured, and the barrel was warped, and I believe the bullet jammed halfway up the barrel.
Okay.
And
I
so
heard
all the
another story.
force went backwards.
Yeah, good old Isaac Newton's laws right there.
I had another story on that, was that he was using old Soviet milsurp trash, and it blew up on him. Or if not Soviet, then it's still milsurp trash.
Well, no, from what I remember, he was talking about how, like, he had been firing the gun earlier, and he felt there was something a little bit off about it, but, like, didn't think it was that big of a deal, because it wasn't having, like, any noticeable issues down the range.
This GIF is just absolutely hypnotizing. The way
Oh,
it just
it's something else,
pops
because,
apart.
like, you don't see the damage it did to him, because on the right side, his, like, whole fucking throat just gets ripped open, and he literally...
It opened his jugular.
Yeah, you have to stick a thumb into his jugular so he would stop dying.
Jeez. Honestly, an experience like that would scare me off of shooting anything larger than a handgun probably for a while.
Yeah, so immediately after he got cleared by his doctor, he recorded a video of him firing a 500 Smith & Wesson.
Yeah, Kentucky
And
is
I'm
badass.
glad he loves his hobby. That
That hat just gone. That hat
hat's
gone.
gone, safety glasses are gone.
It broke his orbital socket.
Yeah.
You know, all things considered, he could have come out a lot worse than that.
He could have come out way worse than that, yeah.
He could have come
They
out
said an inch to the side and he'd be dead.
Yeah. And that's why you don't fuck around with old loads, boys and girls. And that's why you never take Jim Bean's free match loads either.
but sneaky, they're free.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is a no chakra AU. Yep, it's a no chakra AU where Sasuke and Sakura are, Sasuke and Naruto are prostitutes.
I'm sorry, what?
I think we need to stop.
Okay.
And
But Naruto-
Sakura wants to fuck both of them. This is definitely written by a woman.
Yeah, it's a woman.
Yep, it's a woman. Their other story. Yep, yep, woman. Yep, woman.
I can fix him?
More like, I lost all my memories and this dreamy hunk guy said I was totally his boyfriend.
Totally his boyfriend?
Girlfriend, whatever, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much C8. Pretty much. First Generation Ninja by Mika the Supreme Ninja. Without genetic blessings, the gift of nepotism, or the luck to get a great sensei. Well, I mean, the first two kind of lead into the third. Mika strives to matter in a world set against him. Oh, that's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Your name's Mika. With rising tensions and forces of power, his desire only gets stronger. An invasion, the Akutsuki, and the war on the horizon, he has to get stronger or fall to the wayside. Both in life and in his chances of survival, he will work hard to live and thrive. Honestly, if I woke up in the Naruto-verse, I would find my way to a coastline, figure out what it takes to get a fishing boat, and never step foot on land again.
Fucking seconded.
You
You'd
know,
probably be like some ancient ninja master who
Yeah.
mastered the art of like seasickness or something. It would be like the art of sea legs. Just let you fight better on boats. It's literally it.
That's called skill issue.
Well, I mean, yes, but that feels like okay.
Anyway, Max, you were saying?
nothing. Just I agree. I would want nothing to do with
Yeah.
that world.
I like
Well,
okay,
for
look,
both.
okay, so now okay, caveat here. If I didn't have some stupid fucking bloodline that actually made me a genuine threat,
I'd still fuck off. Find an uncharted island to get away from people.
now that's fair. However, I'm talking about like something you can't really use for non-combat uses. Like then I'd be like, fuck it, you know.
Like what? I promise, there's a non-combat use somewhere for almost every one of those.
That's fair.
bloodlines.
That's fair. You know what? That's fair. Yeah, it fucking gets the get the lava bloodline. Just be like, all right, I'm just gonna sail out of the elemental countries and make my own fucking island.
Fuck yeah.
Every day, just.
Don't need. Yeah. Don't need to find an island. Just make my own.
Just puke lava every single day. Day 300 of puking lava for my island.
Any one of the numerous ocular jutsus. All right, cool. I'm about to become a fishing master. Let's go.
Did you know that if you train really hard, you can throw a fishing spear at 300 miles an hour?
This obliterates the fish, though.
No,
here's the thing, son,
that's
you're
why
not,
you
you're
hunt
not.
the really big fish.
Yeah, well, I mean, alternatively, just don't aim for the fish. You're hoping the pressure wave will kill several in one go.
you see the school of fish, and you're just like, oh, boom.
All right, I'm eating good next week.
The Crocodile Dundee fishing method.
Crocodile Day, and man, that's just a Southerner fishing method.
how to hunt with dynamite without hunting with dynamite.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. No, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. They'll just make your ability to fuck off even better, and then eventually the village comes to hunt you down. You're just like, but I have mastered the weight of fishing pole jutsu.
Fishing pole jutsu, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I come back to.
Yeah.
You know, that would actually be a hilarious turnaround. Like, Madara comes back for the 4. It's like, I was enjoying my retirement on an abandoned island. And just do the Madara versus 100 again, but this time he's just whipping around a fishing pole for some fucking reason.
Not just a fishing pole. It's a variety of retirement paraphernalia. Fishing poles, lawn chairs,
Garden hose.
maybe a rake.
He's just really pissed off that Obito didn't get the memo that he gave up on world domination for some reason.
You get all the way out into the ocean and you're just fishing, and then one day some fucking dude walks up to your boat, knocks on the wood, says, "Can I come on?" You're like, yeah.
Wondering to yourself how the fuck he got out there.
Really hoping the ninja's not about to fucking gank him, because clearly he's a ninja because he's fucking walking on water and you're like 30 miles out into the ocean. It's Madara.
He's just there to fish.
He's there to fish. You give him the hat. You know the hat. The
Mhm.
hat.
Yes.
The plans for world domination is put on pause because fish fear him. And women want him.
Why do you think he's fishing? He's got to get away from all that pussy.
Women fear him, fish fear him. He is alone on this godforsaken earth.
You know, I kind of want to see a retired Madara now, with of course the plastic chair.
Obviously.
We've come to stop your evil, Madara! I'm fishing. Your
No,
evil
they-
plans of world domination! Not mine.
Could you shut the fuck up? You're scaring the fish.
We're gonna stop you! You've literally scared away all my fish.
It's literally just Alucard from TFS Abridged.
Alright,
Yes.
that's it. Pick one of you. What? I will go for dead. Alright, the rest of you leave. I need a new bait. Scared away my fish.
Oh damn.
He's going
Oh,
big game hunting.
See, I was gonna go a completely different route. I was going to have them be the replacement fish.
No.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
They
No, he
just fuck up his
he just
fishing line.
trans-
He's
he
just
just-
like
He just
that's-
transforms them into a shark.
Pull-
it's just like a
Madara pulls out spear gun, shoots spear gun through one ninja, pulls out spear pistol, fires, misses. It was a smooth bore, so it hits the neighbor's shark.
fucking
God
smooth
fucking
bore.
damn it!
Shut
I
up.
knew. I had that thought in my head.
I had a feeling.
I had that thought in my head, and then you start saying, "I'm like, fuck off."
Load the cannon with grape shot.
No, grape spears.
Grapes. No, that's just flechette rounds.
Get the fuck out, both
No,
of you.
it's a grape spear.
Loads the cannon with nails.
What the devil?
You mean short spears?
Put on my fishing hat. Fire the cannon.
I put on my fishing hat. I take all the fishing hooks off my hat to load the cannon.
Okay, I need the one shot of this now. Just one shot of retired fisherman
Like-
Madara.
Oh,
They
mixed
knock
with
his fishing pole in the water, just sinks all the way down. He's just like,
mixed with the
That was
as
a
the founding
premium-
fathers intended meme. Sign, write it immediately.
Yeah, no, just they're like, why do you even have that? You're the strongest ninja in history. This is quicker.
Fills cannon with fishing hooks. Fires cannon. Half the fishing hooks get the other fishing hooks out of them.
Luckily, this results in severe bleeding.
I sit there and wait as they bleed out on the ground because fishing hook wounds are impossible to stitch up. The sharks
just
will be
as
coming
the-
soon.
this is so Hokage intended.
As the founding clans intended.
Yo, have you ever had a fishing hook get stuck in you? Because
It's
that
not
shit
pleasant.
bleeds.
It is
It's not
fun.
pleasant. It's very much a very painful experience.
It's
I
not
think the
that
worst thing
painful,
I ever
fucking
saw
baby.
was the day that my poor I felt genuinely bad for my brother here. We were still quite young, so we hadn't tied our own knots. That's kind of important to the story here. So he whips this fishing hook back,
Oh no.
and something happened. The knot just it was just a little bit loose. The hook swings back, gets him right in the lip, goes right through the lip. He has not yet realized this, and he casts forward.
Mm,
No.
Luckily, his lip was a little too thick, so he didn't like rip it out. But oh boy, did we know there was a problem, kids.
What the? Okay, I'm sorry. I hate the. So what the fuck?
You looking at what C8 linked?
No, I'm looking at this bullshit. So you guys know about this missing submarine, right? I hate to go fucking full-on non sequitur, but you guys know about the missing submarine, right?
Oh, that
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. There is
Oh,
one
did
submarine.
you see the interior of it?
No, I saw the interior of it. There is
Oh,
one
that.
submarine that is capable of reaching this submarine. Do you know what it is?
It's owned by the company.
It's
Oh,
owned by Gabe fucking Newell's Ocean Exploration Organization.
What?
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's great.
Yes! That's what my reaction was A, Gabe Newell owns a submarine. B, Gabe Newell owns an ocean research exploration organization?
None
Of
of this
course he
surprises
does.
me.
A fucking course Gabe Newell owns that shit. He probably
Sneaky.
hooked it up
Also,
to Steam Deck.
Guess what it's called? Guess what it's called? The
What?
limiting
Well?
factor.
The what?
Limiting factor.
Fucking Gabe Newell was such a goddamn nerd. Oh, hey, there's
Fuck you, Gabe Newell.
I hate it.
fucking.
I hate it so. Why?
Great.
You're an asshole, Gabe.
Just why? Yes, Madara's even better hat. Yes. Learn the true meaning. I'm the harbinger of death. Yeah. Yep. Obviously, the one shot of Madara with the overpowered self-insert OC who gets isekai'd, and they're both fishing on the boat. The one shot has to end with fucking the Rakuto Sennin showing up and joining them.
Now I just want a picture of Virgil just appearing with his own plastic chair, like, sup.
Who's the fourth guy? Bad at fishing, though.
He's not very patient.
So,
No, he's very patient. How do you think? Why? Hey, fourth guy. Why are you here? Evading taxes. Fair.
Fourth guy, why are you here? Couldn't stand being in hell with my brother any longer.
No. Evading taxes is a reference to the Maxor video.
I know.
Evading taxes and child support.
That one's not a meme.
No, that was not me.
He refuses to pay tax.
He will never pay.
Tax support. Oh no! Tax support. Wow. Nose hair saying the most Jewish thing on this podcast.
Shut the fuck up.
You must pay your tax support on top of your taxes.
What's funny is Nose Hair's not even Jewish. That's a lie perpetuated by the deep state.
Indeed.
Wow.
You really bug me. The slowest of burns between Kakashi and who the fuck is Shibi? What the fuck is Shibi?
Filler?
I'm assuming an
Maybe?
OC or SI.
No, it's a character.
It is?
Who's Shibi again? Oh, wait, was that the...
Is this a Boruto character?
No, that's... Wait. The fuck?
Oh, no,
It's the head of
that's
the Aburame clan.
yeah.
He's Shino's dad. When did he do anything?
Never.
That's quite rude.
Kakashi times Shibi.
Who the fuck?
That's a hell of a pull there,
Yeah,
author.
that's a major ass pull for a guy that has a fucking kid. Clearly, this is a woman because their name is Chartreuse should be red, which, as we all know, men can't tell the difference between colors of red. Actually, though,
isn't Chartreuse pink?
I have no fucking idea what the fuck Chartreuse is.
I don't think I've ever actually seen
Yeah, no.
No, Chartreuse is like lime fucking yellow-green.
Oh, that is a fucking ugly color.
It's also a liquor. God, that is a. It's
Huh.
not quite piss yellow, but it immediately
It's
puts
pretty
me in.
close.
I said not quite.
That's like lime.
Oh, green
Yes,
chartreuse is
and-
a French liquor.
Of course, it's French.
Of course, the French drink piss.
Even
Well,
worse.
obviously they drink piss.
We are the French, and we drink whatever the fuck we want.
It's
Oh,
available in
yeah.
green and yellow. Okay.
Okay, spy crap.
So it's
What?
green.
I don't want to know what they consider yellow.
Alright, so it's anywhere from green to lime. Okay, and their name is Chartreuse, should be red. Okay, sure, buddy. So anyway, it's a gay story, literally. Hurt, comfort, recovery fluff. Recovery is not a
I'm probably
genre.
gonna need recovery from this fucking story.
Yeah. Eventually there'll be gay sex, but I'll wait a few chapters. History between... Also, Kakashi and Shikaku are gay for each other. Kakashi deals with grief in his own way by having gay sex until Shikaku decides to have gay sex with him, and they all join a support group for people who have lost loved ones and decide to have gay sex with Shibi.
Fuck off.
That's just a. There's an entire support group for that, huh?
I guess. I mean, I thought that was just called being a ninja, but... We're just gonna not read anymore. That OC times Gara gay sex. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna
Move on.
move on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like that plan.
To the Naruto crossover section.
I don't like this plan anymore.
It's
plan
better
was
than
great.
the previous plan.
The plan was great until it wasn't.
That's a Dragon Ball Z one. That one's always crap. Oh yeah, Naruto Oshinoko. Of course, yeah. Those go like together like fucking peanut butter and jelly. Yeah. Naruto and the murderous serial killer fan. Yeah. Easy. He was
Definitely.
a shinobi, and all his life he was lied to. Who he was, who his parents were, what he contained. His whole life was built on lies, and she was an idol, and her whole life was built on lying to people. And in a chance encounter, their destinies are changed, and all of the lies are gotten rid of. Naruto times the idol girl.
Interesting.
92,000 words.
Jesus.
It has 800 favorites. Why?
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 The Fox and the Goddess of Love. After the fall of Olympus and Kratos has his revenge, Aphrodite saw no point in staying in that world, and so she left it for a different world. And she now has Naruto as her champion, and he's godlike, and Naruto
I cannot
rails her.
imagine a single individual less suited to representing Aphrodite than Naruto. He gets literally nothing until we get to Boruto, anyway.
But that's not the fanon character where he has sex with every single character ever, because he's my self-insert.
That's right.
Like, as far as I remember, Aphrodite is not the goddess of love. She's the goddess of lust. There's a big
Yes.
difference.
There's technically two versions of Aphrodite.
Okay,
There's
so
a few
actually,
different
well, there's two versions of
there.
There's two versions of Aphrodite, and one of those versions is the goddess of war. So, let's start with that.
All right, we could like argue this for like 3 fucking hours.
No, we couldn't. There's a set of defined roles in the Greek pantheon. It's not a matter of
That
debate.
thing was too obvious to be called bait, too illogical, too silly, far too stupid. It was a hunk of pure idiocy.
The roles in the Greek
I
Pantheon
have-
aren't all that defined, though. Like, there were several overlaps.
Yeah, there was.
Like,
I'm not saying there
there-
wasn't overlap, but like what each deity represented was very cut and dry. No, this deity belongs to XYZ.
But so does this deity, and so
Mm.
does this deity.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that the other deity doesn't, though.
Yeah, but then it's not cut and dry.
Yeah.
There's also the fact that a lot of the pantheon that we know it is
Do
kind of
not
like
quote the memes to me, sign. I was there when they were written.
No, you weren't.
No, but I was.
Sign, Sneaky has a massive folder of these bait memes.
You literally got that bait meme from me.
I had it first. Just a copy.
You're nothing but a copy. I have the higher quality version.
Do you?
Yeah, actually, it's like a 900 by 900.
Oh, yeah.
you're comparing
then.
yourself to me. Huh.
Nerevar, this is not the original meme.
Come, Nerevar, I have found the original meme that you have so long ago forsaken. What do you mean this is not the original meme, Nerevar? I found it on Reddit.
You found it fucking place.
I did not hear what he said.
Yeah, the microphone stopped him from speaking.
Probably for the best.
Ooh. Yeah, I just saw what was posted in the memes and shit posts. Ooh. That's a mama gator.
That's a
What the
very unhappy
fuck?
mama gator.
That's a mama gator rapidly approaching your position.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no, I saw the wait till the end. I'm like, huh, what's going on? Movement in the left corner.
Oh, no!
no!
Insert Dark Souls music.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst part is like I replay the videos. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the distress call.
Yeah.
That's the distress call. That's the let me go or else.
Boss, that thing is there. It is hauling ass. towards him.
Behold, I shall post the highest quality bait in existence.
Yeah, gators can haul ass when motivated.
Well,
They
that's
can-
not
again.
fuck with them.
That's why the single most important thing when dealing with gators is to zigzag. They
Um,
cannot handle zigzag. No, really, they can't.
I mean, I wouldn't really zigzag is just really stupid because if you zigzag, you slow yourself down.
No, Sneaky, you don't understand. Gators locomote in a line.
I'm aware, but I'm saying if you're running in a line, zigzagging, and the gator is following you,
It's
just
wide
runs in a line.
It's wide zigs and wide zags.
Yeah.
The goal is to force the gator to change direction, which just cripples its
Yes.
locomotion. Not in the literal sense, but
Yes.
Don't think you're safe if you climb a tree.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gators will wait.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. Anyway, I was actually near a golf course down in Florida one time that had a gator, a pet gator, effectively.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
Yes, I'm aware. And we saw it, and it was bigger than the golf cart. And we were just kind of like,
Oh yeah, no. The gators
Oh.
are fucking terrible. My family went on vacation to Kiwa Island, which is a tiny little island off the coast of one of the Carolinas. I don't recall which one, but anyway, lots of gators. That's the kind of place where if your ball goes into the reeds, they just tell you forget that ball.
yeah. But see, the thing is like with gators, is that the gators will keep growing until they outpace their food source.
And then they find a new food source.
Not really, actually. Gators
You are the food
usually
source.
don't move too much.
Yeah.
No, I mean, even then, gators don't specifically go to hunt down people. They can acquire the taste for people, and they can learn that people are tasty and have food.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was probably the most terrifying bit of knowledge I ever obtained. That Peter Pan was fucking correct.
What was that?
What's that?
Oh, about
That
how it
gators can
acquired.
acquire a taste for people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The one that got Hook's hand acquired a taste for Hook specifically.
Yes. But it turns out, right, that part, obviously, exaggeration for comedic storytelling. But reality, oh no, they can acquire a taste for tasty
Oh,
human
and
meats.
they're also very smart. Africa actually had this big problem with this massive gator. It was like 20 feet something long. And it gorged on bodies because of the Congo War. And they were dumping all the bodies into the river to prevent disease.
Yeah.
That's a croc.
The gator, or whatever, the gator, croc, the only thing separating them is salt water and their mouths opening and closing.
They're cousins, yes.
And so anyway, it was also no, it lived in the river. What the fuck are you smoking? It's not a saltwater river.
Crocs are both saltwater and freshwater. They're
That's fair.
specific saltwater crocodiles.
But yeah, anyway, so yeah, it was feeding on all the bodies they were dumping into the river, and so it obviously it figured out that humans equaled food, not just they carried food, equaled food, and it got so big it actually learned how to flip boats to get to the crunchy humans on top of them. It learned how to wait for humans to separate from their groups.
Oh no.
Yeah, like they assumed that during the time it was active that it was responsible for between 300 to 800 missing persons reports.
Jesus.
Jesus.
That
On the other hand,
sounds like there should have been a hunt for the thing.
I think there was. And
They tried. They lost battalions of people to it. Yeah, they shot it with AKs. They threw hand grenades at it.
Okay. Remember, this is Africa, where they think if they move the site up to the highest position, it does the most damage.
Yeah.
So they probably didn't actually hit it. Maybe
Oh no!
once.
The few times it was spotted later in its life, it had numerous bullet scars.
Yeah, considering how much ammo they were throwing at it, then yeah, they barely hit it. Like 1 in every 100 shots, maybe at most.
Oh, I mean, yeah, sure.
Still hit it, man.
They still hit it a bunch. And it's just the problem is that gators are actually fucking tough as shit.
Also, they're shooting in the water, which slows down the bullets.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was always in the water.
Well, yeah, they're probably doing a lot of shooting into the water.
oh, jeez. I think I found the one you're talking about. Apparently, he was estimated to be 68 years old before he died.
Yeah, estimate. We actually don't
Holy
have a
shit.
body. We also have no proof it died. It's just that people stopped going missing as much.
As much.
But it was actually pretty smart because it would target certain areas, and then when the humans in that area got agitated, it would move on to the next area. Yeah,
And
Gustav, yeah.
Getting agitated by how often they sent people to kill it.
I'm sorry, they named it
Gustav, yes.
Oh,
Nile Croc, yeah.
Oh shit! Apparently, crocs can live up to 100 years or more.
Yeah, that's why people are saying that it's like maybe it just got old. Because it knew how to avoid getting boxed in by people. And did so successfully multiple times. So, I mean, it's entirely possible the croc was just, it found a spot it didn't want to move from, and then fucked. Fucked a bunch.
It has offspring that it has since taught how to hunt humans.
Probably.
Would not be surprising.
Almost certainly, frankly.
He's a big boy.
well, with a
Big
name like
chunky
that,
boy.
yeah, I would expect so.
Yeah, what was
Also,
it that
Aphrodite
big-
covered lust, passion, pleasure, beauty, and sexuality.
Yeah.
None of those involved happy, loving marriages. If anything, it should be Pervy Sage who is her champion.
Yes.
Yes,
He's
there.
the leave 'em type, and that is exactly her type.
Yes, this massive boy, this massive lovely boy, this biggie boy.
That's a big old boy.
He's a big old one.
Something seems off with the legs in that photo. Oh,
No.
jeez, that dude. Oh. I'm pretty sure that one's made the debut in the Flat Fuck Friday gift that occasionally surfaces.
In case you wanted some scale.
That sounds like a scale issue to me.
In case you wanted some scale.
Jesus.
He's as
Let
big
me
as,
take through, it'll be fine.
big as a fucking golf cart and can go 30 miles or above.
I
It's perfect.
appreciate that he's just ignoring the people and everyone's like, huh. Well,
Oh, like I
That's
said,
new.
alligators aren't fucking dumb. Yeah, can reach up to 35 miles per hour in a line.
He'll outrun that golf cart.
On land.
Yes. Hence, wide zig, wide zag.
Or curve.
Alligators are known to run in a zigzag motion. It is
Huh.
best to try and outrun them by running in a straight line due to this.
What?
What?
I don't. Repeat that?
He says it backwards.
No, that's what it says here from the Center for Research. The Center for Research. Okay? This isn't some fucking obscure website.
Yeah? Apparently someone wanted me to get et.
Look, you just have to zag when he zigs, it'll be fine.
I purposely mispronounced the word eat.
That's a southern thing.
Interesting. Can you outrun an alligator? With how fast alligators can go on land, we wouldn't recommend you try to outrun an alligator. Though, if you truly had to outrun an alligator, you probably could. You would have to run very far, though. On the average, humans run at 8 miles per hour. On the fastest man on Earth can only run about 23 miles per hour. Oh yeah, only. Only.
Yeah, only.
Compared to the alligator,
We wouldn't worry too much about this, though, as there isn't any documented evidence of alligators trying to run down humans, as they prefer a more sedentary feeding style.
Documented.
Documented, yes. For starters, humans are typically too big for an alligator to think as prey. Typically. Now, keep in mind, most alligators are smaller than the average American male. So,
So is a fucking water buffalo.
water buffalo aren't in America.
So is a fucking cow.
Yes, cows are in
cows
America.
aren't real, they can't hurt you.
Moo, moo.
Cows
Mhm.
also don't really have the whole predator vibe to them.
You ain't been looking at the right cows.
No.
Oh, I know they'll kick your shit, but you don't exactly go, "Oh man, that cow's gonna eat me."
No, you go, oh man, that cow is going to knock me over and stomp a mud hole in me.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And if it's a bull, oh no, he's going to chase me, knock me down, and gore me to death.
Yes,
If you're
Still.
lucky.
not eat you.
So if you're lucky, they will actually
Secondly,
bite. And
if you're not near an
Shoot.
alligator nest or actively antagonizing the alligator, typically an alligator will not waste energy on chasing you.
typically,
Plus, most alligators will only go up to dry land to eat carcass. Sometimes they'll go on the dry land to try and snatch animals that have tethered themselves up, but that's about it.
No, don't believe that. That's bullshit. Alligators go on dry land all the fucking time.
Yes, I'm aware. This is the best part. In a hypothetical scenario, however, an alligator with an average speed of 10 miles an hour could catch the average human. However, there are people that are faster than that out there, so it depends on if the alligator is willing to chase you.
Just be faster than the other guy, or knock him over.
See, Sign, that's what we consider to be unethical behavior.
Yeah, but who's gonna know?
This is okay. You know what? A Center for Research. I think I'm thinking you're starting to be a little bullshit here. If you ever find yourself near an alligator, just remind yourself they're more scared of you than you are of them.
That is not true.
That is
That is
patently false.
That is.
Alligators have 64 million years of evolution backing them.
They have 64 million years of evolution telling me them that I am dinner.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, but that fucking thing has not changed since its final inception 64 million years ago. It will fuck you up.
Sneaky, I just thought, what if the ultimate evolution happened?
Yeah.
Crabigator.
No.
Excuse you, what?
The evolution keeps returning to crab. The gator hasn't changed. The gator is attempting to return to crab.
No. See, the gator actually was the most successful. It's more successful than the crab, and that's why nothing can replicate it. It found the root, Atin.
Gators, sharks, yeah.
They have reached the end of the biological chain. They won evolution. Because there is nothing better than an alligator.
They taste good too.
Yes. Yeah, see that we all won in many different ways, you know. The crab eternally wins. The alligator and shark won. And the human decided that it didn't want to play the game anymore, so it flipped the table and went and got its gun.
Yes.
And back then, the gun was just a rock, but we got really good at making rocks fly.
The pony stick and the rock.
In fact, one could even say we evolved for throwing shit. A lot of animals caught these hands.
No, Sneaky. They didn't catch the hands.
Oh no, they caught the hands. With their face.
These hands are 50% off in the next 30 minutes.
These hands are buy one, get one free.
They're ready to eat for everyone.
The amount of smoke I'm about to generate is gonna call the fire department. Oh, you can send some smoke signals with the diss track I'm about to drop. Sounds more intense than Cocaine Bear? Well, look, okay, there's a difference here. Cocaine Bear is a grizzly bear on cocaine. Cocaine is not a naturally occurring ingredient in the environment.
It could be.
No, it's not.
No, we just haven't found the right plant.
No, we found the right plant.
The cocaine plant.
We found the cocaine plant, Atin.
I don't think we did. We need it to be. We need pure cocaine. We need to find a way to make cocaine grow in the wild, in the pure form, so we get more cocaine bears. Not the kind of cocaine that makes a bear invincible.
Okay,
for like 4 hours before it
yes,
dies.
but that cocaine exists because we soaked it in gasoline.
Humanity.
Which, honestly, I mean, that is just a wild trip, let me tell you. It's like someone fucking looked at the coca leaf and said, this gives me a good high. But what if I dried the leaf out and then soaked it in gas for 2 days inside a rusty iron barrel?
My favorite part of that is that they had to put it in the barrel.
Yeah. Like, at some point, someone legitimately put these coca leaves into a barrel that was used for gasoline and then decided to snort it anyway or some shit? And then was like, yo, whoa, this gave me a bigger high than normal. I'm gonna put more gasoline and see if that works.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Fucking humans, man. The sequence of events to discovering some shit are just like, why the fuck did you? What? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Like that one pufferfish sushi. It's like there is an edible part in there somewhere, and by God, I'm going to find it.
Yeah, someone legitimately tried extremely hard to eat the pufferfish. Shit. Talking about complicated shit, right? The original lime and mortar, right? You know, the original mortar, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to set a fire, take the pure wood ash from the fire, soak it, dry it, ball it up, set it on fire again, then, was it create vinegar or something? You had to soak it in lye, right?
Yeah, lye.
And lye was, how did you make lye originally?
From fat.
Right. Yeah, you had to melt down fat, mix the melted fat that's been turned into lye. I don't think it has to be tallow. I think it just has to be fat in general. Because tallow is a very specific part of the animal. But hey, you know what? If that's true, I fucking believe it too. Because this whole shit just fucking excessive. Like most things, you can be like, oh, you know, someone stumbled upon it by like, oh, one day they were transporting X substance inside of Y object, and Y object was contaminated with a Z substance, and people realized that they like reacted together or something, and then so they did it on purpose. Or, you know, like fruit rotted, and then like they didn't clean out the fruit for a really long time because it really stunk and it was mushy and no one wanted to clean it out, and then it turned into fucking alcohol. And then someone drank it for some stupid ass reason, probably on a dare, and then they got drunk, and then someone said, wow, that was great. I'm gonna do that on purpose now. And it's like, okay.
No, they didn't like the taste, but they're gonna, oh wow, this made me, you know, drunk.
And so it's like, okay, that I can understand, as dumb it is, that sequence of events, but it's like, how do you accidentally get wood ash wet, reheat the wood ash, create tallow, which creates lye, and then you're like, accidentally get the lye into the reheated, recrushed wood ash that then creates mortar, and then it like hardens, and you're like, holy shit, this like is like sticky stuff that hardens up and is good at sticking stuff together. Just like, how do you accidentally create mortar? The process is too complicated. You can have a very unlikely set of steps that could lead to you accidentally creating mortar. But it's like the chances of that sort of thing occurring is if you had tripped and fallen up 2 flights of stairs. You know, with a landing in between the two.
To be fair, we all know it was not an accident. People experimented until they figured out how to do it.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you gotta keep in mind, like, this was made real, like, the original mortar was a recipe discovered very, very early in humanity's history.
Yep. Oh yeah, but we were still experimenting even then, because that's what them big brains are for.
I guess. I just find it very amusing that someone's just like, what if I just kept reheating shit over and over again? What happens if I do that? What if I just keep setting fire to the same object? Oh, the wood turns into charcoal. Oh, the charcoal turns into ash. Oh, the ash turns into weirder ash. Oh, the weirder ash turns into weirder ash. And then it turns into nothing. If I keep burning it, nothing changes then. But then if I dump all of this cow fat on it, it burns my skin off. And if I dump more on it, then it turns into sticky stuff, which burns my skin off. And then it hardens. Ooh.
The scientific process in the 2 steps.
Partners in Crime by our favorite author, Neon Zangetsu. They say crime never pays, really, sweetheart, ? Who says that ? Crime always pays. In blood, coin, or dust, crime always pays. It pays even better when you have someone to watch your back or a partner. Young Roman Torchwick strikes a bargain with a wayward ninja named Naruto Uzumaki. And Remnant will never be the same because
Really?
Naruto fucks his way through Beacon and Neo. And Sienna. That's right. Naruto's harem is Glinda, Neo, and Sienna Khan.
That's
100,000 words, 2,100 reviews, 2,400 favorites, 2,800 follows. Ongoing for 3 years. Man, that's a pretty anemic chapter rate, honestly. 20 chapters over the span of 36 months.
that's quite anemic.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, it's even like each chapter is only 5K words, so you're waiting like the average of what? Almost 2 months for a 5K chapter? That's not good. The Breeder Phoenix. Naruto is reborn in the Phoenix clan. You know what happens next. Yes, we do, author. Yes, we do. All right, well, that's enough for that today. Yeah, you know, it's 9 o'clock. I think everyone will agree that we should stop here before it gets worse.
God in heaven.
Anyway, you know what? Come back on Friday because there's always more, and it always gets worse.